Welcome, Gemini, to your November Tarotscope. This month is going to carry themes of rest and renewal and deep intuition for you, Gemini. You are an air sign who is quite often to do with the mind, all up in the thought realm. There's a lot that goes on, even if it's unspoken. There's a lot of deep thinking. And this month it's going to be heightened. There's also a full moon that's coming up in the sign of Taurus, and this is going to bring about themes of spiritual reconnection in terms of belief patterns that you've had, or perhaps people that you've been following or listening to that you don't resonate with anymore. And this can also be figures of authority, so perhaps employers or like bosses or people that you see as figures of authority in your life that are being taken down from their pedestal. So this is a time of rethinking the path that you're following, reconsidering the advice that you're taking or the opinions that you are giving lots of importance to. I hope that makes sense. So I'm going to be doing a 3-card reading for you. The first card is going to be the energy of the month. The second is the challenge. And the third is going to be the advice and guidance for you. So the first card, energy of the month. This is you really moving on from something finally. When we're working with the 5 of Cups, 5 is, these cards are so shiny. They're new ones I've got. I'm not sure how I feel about them, but they're extremely shiny. 5 is the number of conflict, of challenge. And then we've got Cups, the suit of emotion and feelings. So this is conflicting emotions. And this card in particular is about regret. It's about looking back from the past, looking back towards the past and thinking about things that should have, would have, perhaps might not have gone the way that you'd hoped they would. It's kind of like a crying over spilt milk energy. The fact that we've got it in reverse shows that this is something that is finally being released for you. So this is going to be a theme as well around this new moon on the 5th of November when we work with releasing, with completing a cycle. This is going to be a cycle with you. So somebody perhaps that you kept having a back and forth with, somebody or a situationship or a relationship or a family connection that you kept going back and showing lots of regret and trying different ways and means to work out how to find a way forward. I feel like this is a final letting go. This is a closure for you, an understanding of it is what it is. I hate that saying, but it is what it is. It's an ability for you to be able to let go finally. Then we've got the Hanged Man. This is your challenge for the month. The Hanged Man asks us to look at things in a different perspective, to look at things from somebody else's point of view, although that can be really hard. When we're working with this card and looking at the symbology, he's hanging from his feet. He's quite happy. If you look at him the right way up, he's quite relaxed, he's quite chilled, he's got the sunshine around his head. It's quite a peaceful card. There isn't any struggle. He is accepting, looking at things from that different point of view, from that upside down point of view. So this is asking you to look at something from a different perspective that will help you to navigate through any challenges that come up for you. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and being able to look at people, perhaps look at people as if they're children. This really helps if you're experiencing conflict with a particular person or struggling to understand a parent or somebody else that is acting in a way that perhaps you wouldn't. Sometimes it really helps to imagine them as a child, to imagine them as somebody that just doesn't really know better, not in a condescending, patronizing way, but in just offering a bit of compassion and looking at where they're coming from might help you to work your way forward a little bit. We've got the advice and guidance of the Emperor. This is the card of Aries. This represents a man, quite often a father figure or a strong sort of husband character, but this could also be the advice and guidance that you're taking on board yourself. The Emperor asks you to plan ahead, to look at things calmly with a leadership perspective and to take control of things. He is a really powerful figure. So your advice and guidance is to step into leadership, take control and think things through clearly. The Emperor is a planner. He is a strategic kind of guy. So this is about looking towards the long term and looking at how you can plan your next moves from move from a leadership perspective. So happy November. Enjoy the rest of the month, and I will see you in December for your tarot cast. Lots of love.